Hi, welcome to the channel NCERT Maths Tutor. In this video, we are going to learn Class 11 Mathematics, Chapter 16 Probability, Exercise 16.3, question number 7 and 8 solution. Question number 7. A fair coin is tossed 4 times and a person win rupees 1 for each head and lose rupees 1.5 for each tail that turns up. From the sample space, calculate how many different amounts of money you can have after 4 tosses and the probability of having each of these amounts. So here they are talking about a coin experiment. A coin is tossed 4 times. A coin is tossed 4 times. For this experiment, first let us write the sample space. So here we have 4 coins, and if the coin is tossed once, we know that we can get 2 possibilities, head or tail. So based on this, the same coin is tossed now 4 times. That means based on that, we can have here these possible outcomes: head, 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 tail. So like this way, totally here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 possible outcomes are there. Now in this question, we need to calculate how many different amounts of money we can have from this experiment. So they have given in this experiment, the person win rupees 1 for each head and lose rupees 1.50 for tail. So based on that, we need to calculate the different amounts. First let us calculate that. So here to calculate that, we have to consider each outcome. So first outcome we have head, head, head and head. In the question they have given, if the outcome is head, for each head the person get 1 rupees. Here we have 4 heads, that means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So here we get 4. Next outcome, head, 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 tail. So 3 heads means 1 plus 1 plus 1 and 1 tail. So for each tail the person get 1 point, the person lose 1.5 rupees. So that means here minus 1.5. So here we get the answer 1.5. Next outcome, head, head, tail, head. So here you can see we have 3 heads, that means 3 rupees for head, then 1 tail. So the person lose 1.50, so minus 1.50, we get the answer 1.50. Next, head, head, tail, tail. Here we have 2 heads, so 2 for each head 1 rupees, then 2 tails we have, so for each tail minus 1.5. So 2 tails means minus 3. So here we get minus 1. Then head, tail, head, head. Here we have 3 heads. So 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Then 1 tail minus 1.5. So answer is 1.5. Next head, tail, head, tail. So here we have 2 heads. That means 2 plus 1 plus 1. Then 2 tails. So minus 1.50 minus 1.50. That gives minus 3. So here we get the answer minus 1. Then we have head, tail, tail, head. Here we have 2 heads and 2 tails. So we get the same answer minus 1. Then head and 3 tails. So for 1 head 1. Then for 3 tails minus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 1.5. So here we get minus 4.5. So 1 minus 4.5 gives the answer minus 3.5. Then here 1 tail and 3 heads. So for 1 tail minus 1.50, then 3 tails we have plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we get the answer 1.5. Then 2 heads, 2 tails. So 2 heads, 2 tails means minus 1. So directly we can write here. Then next we have here again 2 heads, 2 tails minus 1. Then here we have 3 tails and 1 head. So for 3 tails and 1 head we have calculated, that is minus 3.5. So minus 3.5. Then 2 heads, 2 tails. So for 2 heads, 2 tails, we get the answer here 2 tails we have. So 2 heads we have, that means here minus 1. Again 3 tails and 1 head. So for 3 tails and 1 head we have calculated already, minus 3.5. Then 3 tails, 1 head, again minus 3.5. Then 4 tails, that means minus 6. So these are the different amounts of money we can get from this experiment. See here we can have totally 5 different types of money. We have here 4 rupees, so 4. Then second money is 1.5, third one is -1, fourth one is 3.5 and -6, fifth one. So first here we need to find the different amounts of money that they have asked in the question. Next here we need to find the probability of each amount. So the probability of each amount, so first let us take here 4. See here among these 16 outcomes we have seen we have got 4 only ones. So 1 divided by totally we have 16 outcomes. So probability of getting 4 amount is 1 by 16. Next probability of 1.5. See 1.5. Here we got once, twice, then again 3 times, 4 times. So 1.5 we got 4 times. So 4 divided by 16. That means probability of getting 1.5 is 1 by 4. Next here -1. -1, 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6. So this amount we got 6 times. So 6 divided by 16 we get the answer. Probability of -1 as 3 by 8. Next probability of amount 3.5. See 3.5 here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times we have this amount. So 4 by 16 we get 1 by 4. Next probability of -6. -6 we got only once for this outcome. So we have probability of -6 as 1 by 16. Question number 8. 3 coins are tossed once. Find the probability of getting 3 heads, 2 heads, at least 2 heads, at most 2 heads, no head, 3 tails, exactly 2 tails, no tail and at most 2 tails. So here they have given the experiment 3 coins are tossed. So 3 coins means for each coin you can get either head or tail. Based on that we can have here 2 to the power 3, that means 8 possible outcomes. Now first here we need to find the probability of getting 3 heads. So probability of getting 3 heads, in this case see only one possibility we have. So if I consider this as event A, we can have only one possibility. So the probability of A is here 1 divided by totally we have 8 outcomes, so 1 by 8. Next here we need to calculate the probability of 2 heads. So first let us choose all those outcomes where we have 2 heads. So HHT, then HTH, then THH. So with this condition we have 3 outcomes. So 3 divided by total outcomes are 8. So probability of getting 2 heads is 3 by 8. Next probability of getting at least 2 heads. At least means minimum it has to contain 2. Maximum it may have even 3 also. But minimum it should contain 2. So such type of outcomes we can have HHH, then HHT, HTH and THH. So with this condition we can have 4 possibilities. So the probability of C is 4 by 8. It gives the answer 1 by 2. Next probability of getting at most 2 heads. At most means maximum the outcome has to contain 2 heads. So minimum it may have 1 or even 0 is also valid. So with this condition we can have HHT, HTH, HTT, THH, THT, TTH and even TTT we can take because they have given at most 2, maximum 2, minimum it may be 0, 1. So that's why we can even take this one also, even though here there is no head. But still we are taking because here we can take this as a 0 head. So that's why here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 possibilities, 7 divided by total outcomes are 8, 7 by 8. Next probability of getting no head. No head means we can take here only one outcome, that is TTT. So 1 divided by 8. Next probability of getting 3 tails. Again for this also you can have only one outcome, that is TTT. So probability of F is 1 by 8. Then probability of getting exactly 2 tails. Exactly means the outcome has to contain 2 tails only. So such outcomes are HTT, THT, TTH. So here we have 3 outcomes. So 3 divided by total number of outcomes are 8, 3 by 8. Next probability of getting no tail. No tail means we can have here only one outcome, that is HHT, which satisfies this. In all other outcomes we have tail, so that we can't take. So 1 we have, so one outcome here which satisfies this condition. 1 divided by total outcomes are 8, 1 by 8. Next probability of getting at most 2 tails. At most means maximum it has to contain 2 tails. Minimum it may have 1 or either without tail also, that particular output also we can take. So here we have taken HHH because here there is no tail and they have given at most 2 tail. means without tail outcome also we can take. So this one, then HHT, here we have one tail, HTH one tail, HTT two tail, THH one tail, THT two tails, then TTH two tails. So totally we have 7 outcomes. So probability of this is 7 divided by total outcomes are 8, 7 by 8. So this is about exercise 16.3 question numbers 7 and 8 solution. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Also click the bell icon to get regular notification. Thanks for watching.